All right, this is an important video. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube gurus are putting a fake reputation on the dropshipping business that's gonna cause beginners to lose thousands of dollars in seconds. Funny enough, the gurus selling you courses, coaching, and other types of complete bull offers are now DMing me to learn how to do Shopify dropshipping. Yes, these are gurus you've heard of. Probably some of your favorite ones as well. So is it better if I help them get more knowledge, or should I simply just stay away from them? I mean, they clearly need training. So what is it that the gurus are paying me to learn? Well, it is my dropshipping strategy, which is quite explosive. Now, I don't know how long you've been following my channel for, but I've developed a unique dropshipping method to avoid testing tons of products where we usually have 50 to 60% net profit on all of our stores pretty much already from day one. I've used this strategy with beginners and made them millions, and all of this is documented on my YouTube channel. So you can go back in time to see all of these videos. So let me introduce you to one country dropshipping, which surprisingly is actually quite easy. So usually when you do dropshipping, you find a product that you believe in, you set up the product page, you run the ads to the USA and lose tons of money. However, with this strategy, the competition is zero, leaving beginners a very good chance to become successful. So let's break it all down, starting with the product research strategy. And by the way, make sure you join my free Telegram where I give daily life-changing business advice to you. So the first thing I do when I'm looking for products is I'm trying to find something that's working well in the USA or other English-speaking countries. You know when a trend starts in the USA? Well, it pretty much always comes to Europe later. You know what saturated products mean? Exactly. You find a saturated product in the US and you bring it over to Europe, selling it as the first person on the product here, leaving you with zero competition and a product that is proven to work. Now, I think the book, The 4-Hour Workweek, explains this concept very, very simple. It's more for service-based businesses, but what this book says is that you only really need 1,000 people who really likes your stuff to make a ton of money. Same with dropshipping. You don't need the biggest audience, you just need a country that's big enough and you can finally start making money. So let me give you 3 actionable steps to start your one country dropshipping business right now and succeed in 2023 so that you can get started already today. So where do we find these products? Well, let me show you. So you know the Facebook newsfeed. You've probably been here a few times. Well, this place is the best way for you to find winning products. If we scroll down a little bit here, every third post is going to be an ad. And as you can see, someone is running this fan right now, which is going to be a pretty good product for summer, but you have to be scrolling for some time, right? Nothing in life comes easy. You're probably going to spend 30 minutes doing this. But the other day I was scrolling and I encountered one of the best products I've ever seen that you could just steal right now. I don't need it, so you can take it. This is a dog hair color tracker. And in a second, I'm also going to teach you how to run the ads, how to check the competition and find out which country to sell it in. But as you can see, this is a dog hair color tag, which basically tracks your dog. It's kind of like an Apple tracker thing where you can put it in your dog's leash or whatever it is it's called. And then check this out. You can actually track the dog with your iPhone, which is surprisingly cool. It's not surprisingly, but it's pretty cool. So we can pull up the store right here, and perhaps we could take a little bit of inspiration as to what we can do on our own store. So this product is obviously working very well for the business. What we can do is we can pick out a country, which I'm going to show you right now how to actually find, searching for the saturation, and start running the product there using a translated website. And we can easily just go to Fiverr and get our website translated. So Facebook has this thing where you can pretty much see all the products that's being run right now and also which countries people are selling it to and get a ton of inspiration. This place is called the Facebook ad library. So as you can see, I just searched for Facebook ad library and we're going to go ahead and pull it up right now. So let's just, for example, say that we wanted to run the dog hair tracker. We can simply just search for dog tracker in the USA and we can see that this is a pretty popular idea. It's most certainly not something new. There is tons of stores that's running different types of hair trackers. It's not the same that we found, but still it does seem to be somewhat competitive. So what we can do is we can switch from the US to, let's just say, let's say we switch to Germany. And we put it to all ads once again and we search one more time. And we can see that the results are much, much lower. And if you keep searching for different countries, you'll be able to find out where the product is saturated or not. And you can also use the extension called Ali Insider to really find out like which are actually the best types of countries. But as I said, after you find a winning product, your next step is to make a store for it and a landing page. And you actually don't have to translate the full store because only 2% of your customers will go to the homepage. So before we talk about the advertising, why does this strategy work so well? Well, it's pretty obvious. you hit them on a more personal level. Here the other day, I was actually going to buy some vitamins, and I figured I would rather buy from a store that's from my country that has the right domain, just because it gives a little bit of trust. This strategy creates trust on a whole new level, and that's how we happen to make so much money. And the good news is, you can do the same right now, but hurry up before the strategy gets saturated. So now, say that you want to get your website translated, you have two options you can go with. The first one is using ChatGPT, which gives pretty accurate translation, but you could say that it's a little bit risky. So therefore, I would use ChatGPT more so just for the headlines on my page, and to get an accurate translation, I would head over to Fiverr. So as you can see here, we just searched for English to German, and we're already find a guy that has 5-star reviews, and he has 158 service delivery, who is selling this for just $5. All you need to do is to send him the description, and he's going to do it all for you. But this process is a little bit more complicated, right? Because you need to translate the store, you need to translate your ads. It's not so easy, right? But the person that goes the extra mile is the person that's going to become successful. So let me show you a perfect example of someone that's crushing it with one country dropshipping. Here is a store that's been running to France right now, which is a pretty good market. And as you can see, they're selling the retro camera. If we look at the store, it's very well designed. I mean, it already doesn't really look like a dropshipping store. And this is actually a kid's camera that was turned into a party camera. And that means that the marketing angle is the most important thing when you dropship. So now that you got all of this set up, you're able to hit your audience on a more personal level. How do you actually run the ads? Well, let me show you the simple ad strategy that you can use to get started right now. And by the way, if you want to learn one country dropshipping from me personally, the results has been absolutely amazing. You can send me a message on Instagram right here, but let's get straight into the ad strategy. All right, so instead of one of my ads managers, let's go ahead and just edit one of these ad sets. It's very simple. You set up an ad set. You want to have 1, 2, or 3 video ads under each ad set. I always recommend people to test with multiple creatives. But if we scroll to the ad set here really quickly, you always want to optimize for purchase. The ideal setup is $10 a day with 7 ad sets, meaning you're going to spend $70 per day to test the product. And after $70, $80, you should have a pretty good understanding as to whether or not it's actually a good product. And if it fails, you should just test out another country. So as you can see down here, we've been running a worldwide campaign, which works to find out your ideal country. So you can run an English store, and then you can see where's the majority of my traffic coming from. And then you can niche down to that one country later. But me personally, I like to just go with the country to begin with. So you can come over here and you can search up any country that you would like to sell to. Let's just say you would like to sell in, for example, Germany, and we can start selling to Germany already. And then you go with your audience here, right? So this is the most important thing. You're not going to have the best reach going with a small type of audience. One of the key factors to why this strategy is so successful is because the ad costs are ridiculously low. In the US, maybe for $100, let's say you get 80 clicks, something like that. In Europe, for $100, you could get 300 clicks. I'm just giving you like kind of a random example here. The point is that you get 4x the amount of visitors pretty much for the same amount of money. And you also get higher quality traffic because there's zero competition. Imagine yourself a world where you don't have to compete with anyone. You have a brand new business idea and a brand new product that nobody's running in your own market for it. What you can do later, let's say you capture one European country, you can make another dropshipping store selling to another country. So we can have a winning product in Germany, we can have the same product working in Sweden. Now, one problem with this strategy is that the store can actually die out a little bit fast, but the good news is you can run it to different countries. So this is a strategy that the gurus are paying me to learn. I mean, that says a lot about the dropshipping industry. People are out there giving you programs saying, I will teach you how to make $100,000 a month from home, and then they come ask me for mentorship. Anyways, though, that's it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, remember to click a like on it and subscribe. I'm posting every single week trying to be the most valuable dropshipping YouTuber out there. So I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.